What's up, guys? We're back with another video, and today we'll be talking about that bullshit report about how American commanders are telling their soldiers across various branches of the United States, like armed forces, how you're fighting for Jesus and we're preparing for Armageddon, and this is a biblical war in order to try and get them riled up, bro, so they can go die for some fuck ass country, bro, in the middle of nowhere, bro. This shit is so fucking stupid, bro. Like genuinely, the whole point of the Protestant Reformation was because priests and pastors were telling the average person bullshit that wasn't in the actual book. All right, and so once people actually started to get more and more literate, more and more readers, you had the Protestant Reformation, which was sparked by Martin Luther, the original one, not the American version. But and then because of that, you saw a split from the church. And this is like the fundamental basis, fundamental presupposition and foundation of the Protestant Reformation. And these idiots, all right, and these people, these elite, are trying to do the exact same thing with evangelicalism here in the United States, all right, bro. Like this idea of like the rapture, this idea of like a final war. Of we need to get these end time prophecies, all this type of bullshit that we see in evangelicalism, it was literally made up. All right, it's not like every other Christian denomination looks at evangelicals as idiots. All right. And I'm talking about the evangelicals, the pastors. I'm not talking about the average person. I'm literally talking about the pastors, because they say shit that they pull out of their ass and it's not true. All right, like let's focus on the rapture, bro. Let's do one thing at a time. The specific version of the rapture comes from dispensationalism, which is a theology developed in the early 1800s by a guy named John Nelson Darby. He was a pastor associated with the Plymouth Brethren movement, I think it's called. But he argued that biblical history was divided into different dispensations, and the church would be removed from the world for a period called the tribulation. But most, like, these were small theological circles, bro. But then what happened is early 20th century, you had the American Bible, which is referred to as the Scofield Reference Bible. All right. And this is a misconception. They didn't actually change the Bible itself, but it's more like the footnotes were put in the Bible in a way where it looked like what you're reading was not footnotes, and the delusions of Cypress Scottsfield or Scofield, depending on how you want to say his name. Delusions, basically. This dude was a guy in Michigan. This dude was a Confederate soldier, by the way, who became a lawyer and politician in Kansas. In 1970s, was accused of forgery and financial fraud from political activities. Eventually, after all that, he converted to evangelical Christianity, and then he became a minister, and he was influenced by John Darby's theology and began writing the study Bible that all these demonic pastors use, all right? It was first published in 1909 by the Oxford University Press, and it was basically the study notes were printed alongside the scripture, which presented the dispensential ideas like the rapture as if it was part of biblical text itself. All right. Now, all the evangelical pastors that you see that want you to go die in the Middle East for their dumbass delusions use this Bible. All right. And the reason why it's used is because, like, these people actually, like, I don't know if they actually believe this weird end time prophecy, or they're just like coping, but it's like it's so disgusting, bro, and it's terrifying. It literally is so terrifying. All right, like, it's not found in any formal teaching in Christianity or medieval theology. These prophecies, these ideals like the rapture. It's literally was made in America, bro. Literally was made in America. So, like, when I hear like this report of U.S. soldiers or U.S. commanders using this to try and convince their soldiers to go die in the sandbox, all right, it infuriates me, because it goes against the very foundations that the average American is Protestant, all right. And Protestantism, literally the whole point of Protestantism was question what your pastors tell you, all right. Don't just blindly follow. All right, that was the whole point. And yet we see it now in a very branch of Protestantism. They do the exact same thing. It's very antithetical to the very foundations of Protestantism. All right, bro, I love my Protestant brothers and sisters, bro, but it's just so infuriating watching them just get like manipulated. All right, you're gonna go die in the sandbox for what? For a science fiction idea, or a fictional fantasy idea invented in the 1800s, early 1900s. All right, you guys, and if you don't believe me, ask any other Christian denomination. Literally, go to any other Christian. Go ask a Catholic. If you guys don't want to go talk to a Catholic, go ask the Orthodox. Go ask other versions of Protestantism in Europe. In Europe, go ask the evangelical church and stuff like that. They don't have these weird ideas, bro. You guys got to be careful, bro. These people just want you to go die for them. They just want you to go die for them. And it's either divided between people who just want to use you for money, or like actual religious fanatics who have this weird version of the apocalypse. First of all, why are you craving? These people are so evil. All right? No matter how religious you try to make yourself seem like, if you are trying to further the apocalypse, all right, you're genuinely evil, bro. Like, you're genuinely evil. And it makes no fucking sense. It literally makes no fucking sense, bro. Why the hell would you want the world to end? All right? Even if this thing turns out to be true, why would you want the world to end? Why are you pushing it? Like, it makes no sense, bro. These people are actually intellectually molested. These people are spastics, literal spastics. And it's so infuriating now that we see what happened to separation of church and state, by the way. Why are we using religion to justify a stupid-ass war? And they all know it's a stupid-ass war because they're all fucking backtracking. They all watch what they're saying in their words. Trump's approval rating was already 38% before this fuck-ass move. 100%. Bro, he lost all of the conserva fucks that were watching what they were saying the past year that voted for Trump, but like they don't like his things, but they keep tiptoeing. They keep blaming the people around him. They keep blaming his advisors. They never blame him. They're like, oh, he doesn't really want this, but like it's the people around him, it's the advisors. They all switched. Every single one of them was like, holy fuck, this goes against the very idea that you sold us, the very idea we voted for you. And whether it's MTG, whether it's Tucker Carlson, whether it's any of these people, even Matt Walsh, that cuck for the Daily Wire, like had posted like, what the fuck is going on? You guys just ended any sort of movement for change. Now every single fucking American in the United States thinks that it's all bullshit. All right, so let's see how the midterms go. I swear to God, Bro, I hate Democrats just as much as I hate Republicans, but I swear to God, if the Republicans win the midterm, then I'm gonna know for a fact that it's fucking rigged, that our fucking votes don't matter. Because every dude I talk to in real life, in the internet, every poll from every single major news report, every algorithm on the internet, if you go on any AI, because for some reason AI has become our god, go ask any AI to deep search the fervor or the political opinions based off social media. I think it all says America has rejected the Trump project. All right, bro, they better win in these midterms, bro, these Democrats. All right, this is the greatest opportunity they've ever had, bro. And I hope they finally change to someone else and not push out that dumbass AOC or that dumbass Gavin Newsom. Put someone out and you guys are locked in for 2028. But right now, bro, win the midterms and get this fuck ass dude out of the office.